One of the foundations of marketing theory is the marketing mix, commonly called the 4 Ps of marketing. By understanding the components of the marketing mix and how they are interrelated, we can better develop a sound understanding of marketing principles. In this presentation, I will explore the marketing mix, also commonly called the 4 Ps of marketing. In this, we will start with the basic understanding of how product, price, placement, and promotion work together in developing the marketing strategy. We will then explore each of the 4 Ps independently to understand what they are and how they are defined as individual products of the marketing strategy. We will then look at some examples of variations in products with regards to the marketing mix and how that potentially affects consumer economics. Finally, I'll wrap up what we have covered in the marketing mix today. Organizations must make marketing choices in nearly everything they do when bringing a product or a service to market. These often very complex choices are called the marketing mix. While there are many variations of the marketing mix that can be used by an organization, the most commonly utilized is called the 4 Ps approach. This approach can be a very effective tool for defining the marketing mix and establishing the best approach to bring your product or service to market. What are the 4 components of the marketing mix, or the 4 Ps, if you will? Well, the first is product. In other words, the tangible product or service that your company is planning to bring, whether it be a tube of toothpaste, a new consulting service, a restaurant, or a new automobile for that matter. The second P to consider is price. In other words, what level of price is appropriate given the circumstances of your product and other marketing environmental cues. Next, we have placement. In other words, understanding and identifying how we place our product in the market, not only in terms of physical placement in a grocery store or at a certain location on a street corner, but also in terms of how we place the product in the customer's hearts and minds. And lastly, we have promotion. And this P indicates how we're going to determine the best route to get our product information pushed out to the consumer so the consumer will ultimately want to pull our product or service towards them. By using the 4 elements of the marketing mix, you can better define your product and start to identify how variations in the 4 Ps will change the product's position in the market. For example, if we change the product to improve the quality of it, that's going to adjust not only how we're placing the product in the market, but also, of course, the pricing. On the other hand, if we decrease the quality of the product, making it a lower quality product, that allows us to bring in the product to market at a lower price and change how we promote it and how we place it in the market to identify a different market segment. This is commonly used in markets where there's a wide array of very similar products. So some products take the higher end of the market with a higher value, such as a BMW, and some products take a slightly lower quality or lower value level to decrease their price to capture a different portion of the market segment, such as Lexus. We can also then look at how price affects the other 3 components of the 4 Ps. As an example, if we know that we want to have an increased price, we know that we have to increase the value or the perceived value of the product. We may also need to change where we place that product in the market space. An example of that might be a lower priced item that hopefully is going for a larger volume of sales would be placed at a high volume retailer such as a Walmart or a Sam's Club. However, a price point that's a little bit higher and our corporate goals or our marketing goal is to sell fewer of the products perhaps but make more of a profit margin on it, we may place at a department store such as Sears or J.C. Penney's. That's a little bit more of a premium market. Placement is affected by both product and price. How we create our product in terms of quality and perception for the market, and hence how we price the market to fit that creation that we've made of our product, determines where we're going to place it. And by placement, we can look at how we place things on the shelves in a grocery store. Higher level placement to be more in direct eye contact, lower level placement to be more in direct eye contact with children, such as many cereal manufacturers do. We can also think of placement in terms of more of a theoretical how we want to place our product into the market in the terms of our consumer's heart and share of mind. A great example of this in the American market is the product Coca-Cola, and really even in a global market, the product Coca-Cola holds a certain nostalgia with the consumers. It has a strong place in the heart because it reminds us of our childhood. It reminds us of classic Americana, or brings us back to some other memory. So that is an example of how we can place a product in the heart or the mind. And lastly, the promotion is kind of affected by all of the other three P's, the product, price, and placement. And these three work together to determine how we can promote our product out to the consumers. Do we promote our product through advertising strategies? If so, where do we advertise? Do we promote it by matching it up with other products that maybe correlate with it? If so, what are those products? Do we run specials? Do we put out coupons? There is a whole host of choices on how we can promote our product out to the consumer.